Shalom, shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. Noise in the gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just another quick lesson through the Spirit. Going into the last video, it was titled Wi-Fi Memphis Brawls with the End Up, and I watched the encounter of when these brothers was speaking out against Jake, and they provoked these demons to come over here and fuck with him. Now, this is the thing. Now, clearly this is a busy strip. This was 3 days ago, so I'm assuming this probably was maybe Friday night. I don't know, because what is it, Tuesday? So what's today? Today is the 12th, so 11, 10, 9, 8. So Tuesday, Sunday, Saturday. It had to be Friday night. Okay, Friday night. I don't know exactly where they at in Memphis, but yeah, you're on a crowded strip. Obviously, there may be some club venues or something in the vicinity, because when they panned the camera to see the circumference of the block they was at, you seen a lot of people out there. It looked like, they're just like a night out, whether it be restaurants, clubs, or bars and shit. And on a Friday night when everybody is already drunk and high, this is the last place I would want to go and deal with Jake, period. Okay? See, and this is why the scriptures tell us to go in the chief place of concourse. Now, this may be considered the chief place of concourse, but even then, you got to pick your battles, Jake, all right? Because that spot, I'm not sure how that spot is. And, when it's early afternoon, mid-afternoon, late afternoon, we're not sure. But anything on Friday night where a lot of Jakes are going to be at, there's going to be a lot of problems, all right? Because, like I said, Jake is full of vigor, they anger, they're very envious. They're very bitter, they're angry. You're asking for a problem, all right? But you got to understand that these are rebellious Jakes, man, all right? And our job is to not wake up the 2/3, because the 2/3 have already been predestined for destruction. Now it is our job to read them their judgment and to let them know their fate. But even then, like Yahweh Shai say, man, cast ye not your pearls before swine. Okay, so peep this. Look how aggressive these bitches are, man. They're completely out of order. But these guys, they out of order too, man. Okay, because look at this. This guy got dreadlocks lined up. The other guy's lined. The main speaker, the one that was speaking, incited it, and yet he's the least one that's involved, which I don't know if he's the head of the camp. I don't know if it's this guy, because I don't really follow their group like that. But regardless, you're dealing with a bunch of rebellious Jakes, man, and this is what you have to understand with dealing with our people, that they're a bunch of damn scorpions. This is why the Lord called them the rebellious house. All right, peep this. Hold on here. Look at that, just the aggression, and mainly the chick on the left with the rainbow color, which she goes, both of these chicks go both ways. And I guarantee you, both these women, between the both of them, they probably slept with 500 men. All right? In women. But they have a very masculine spirit on them. Okay, like the one to my left, if you're looking at the screen, the one on the left with the rainbow coloring brassiere or the shirt, whatever you call that shirt, which her whole body is out, ass is out, panties is out. She got the voice of a man. She don't even sound feminine. And these are the women that you Jakes are trying to go home with? Nah, bro, these are straight bull demons, man. Okay, these are masculine women, and they'll fight your ass. So the best thing for them brothers to do is not even provoke them to come over there, and kept it pushing, because yeah, they are dressed like a bunch of whores and sluts, and clearly that's what they are, because that's what they represent. But you think they want to hear you tell them that? Oh, you a hoe. That's going to incite them to be pissed off and want to do wickedness to you, man, because they know in the spirit they ain't right. And you a so-called black man calling Keisha out on her folly after Kamala just left. She just lost camel toe. What the hell you think was going to happen? Okay, this is why we have to be more circumspect, brothers, in what we do. And, this is a learning lesson for us all, because now we know through their example of what not to do, even though they did show restraint. They did. I admit they did show restraint. But even then, it didn't have to go there in the first place if you brothers was operating in the right spirit. But this shows us here on what not to do. Okay, not saying that they're 100% in the wrong, but they was not circumspect. But just what they represent, they're not representing Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, they're out there on their own will because the Lord ain't send these guys, man. Okay. So anyway, let's get a quick precept real quick, and this ain't gonna be a long lesson. But this is the book of Proverbs 21, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It says, "It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with the brawling woman in a White House." All right, and these are brawling women. You see, like the scriptures tell us, don't be revilers, nor strikers, nor brawlers. You know, but yet Jake, our people are wicked, they're rebellious, and they're very evil. Okay, to their own people. I've never seen a race of people that treated somebody so bad outside of our people. Okay, out of all the nations on the planet Earth, out of all the 18 nations, the table of nations, Jake is the one that treat each other the worst, man. Okay, Jake, they rob and steal from one another. They murder one another. They fight one another. They sleep with each other's wives. I mean, the hate between our people is real, which proves that we're the Israelites because those curses, man. And that goes back to the curses. Because these women, they're not supposed to have a spirit of brawling or of pride, or they're not supposed to have that masculine spirit, but that come from dealing with all these different men, okay, these spirits that come from these reality talk shows, and that come from feminism. Okay, peep this.
What's up, bitch? Hey. What's up, bitch? What's up, What's up, bitch? Let's get it out. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. You bother us.
And you got this one right here just cackling and screaming, just extra loud for nothing. Why you so goddamn loud? You right there. You know? Jake doesn't know how to have a formal conversation without shit getting offensive. But like I said, this is the mindset of our people. You know? And look at this guy. Look at her. This broke my heart. Them demons are not our sisters. That behavior is so wicked. And to see that none of our people came to protect you all, they just stood there watching. I apologize for their behaviors, beloved family. Well, I mean, you ain't got to apologize for them. For what? They've sealed their fate. All right? It says these prophets came out week after week for us. These women are pure demons, and they won't stop the truth. All brothers show great restraint. APTTMH. And these are not the prophets of the Lord. All right? They can pretend to be prophets, but they're not the prophets. Now, they are teaching Israel, but that's as good as it get. All right. Anyway, running that precept back, Proverbs 21, and I'm gonna start at verses 9. It is better to dwell in the corner of the house of a rooftop than with a brawling woman in a White House. Yeah, man. Okay, and that's the point I wanted to make. Hey, leave these women alone, man. All right. If you see the women walking past the camp, you know, just teach the camera. All right. You know, we may say things, you know, when people walk by, you know, as an example, because the scriptures are, I mean, the Spirit always gives us the example. But regardless of it, man, you know, it's to the point, just teach and edify. All right. Talking out to the people and all this other shit. The hell with that. Just teach the camera and edify the camera. Because like I said, Jake, man, they're rebellious. And they're in a spirit of rebelliousness. Especially in this particular time. As we're getting close to the end, these demons are getting ready to rouse up. All right. Ephesians 5:15. See that then you walk circumspectly and not as fools, but as wise. All right. So one thing I'm not going to do is be on a loud bullhorn in front of a bunch of drunk, angry, emotional, effeminate Jakes and get to cursing everybody out, knowing that they're not going to be receptive to it. All right. Like I said, this ain't 2012 and this ain't 2014, 2015, you know, because, hey, we used to get in the spirit and we'll call motherfuckers out, and we still do it now, but we're a little bit more tactful as to our approach now versus just being a bunch of belligerent niggas. You know, we're more tactful with the approach. Somebody come up to us or they come up to us screaming that noise, and it's a little different story. But overall, we're just going to teach, man, because like the Lord told Ezekiel, they are a rebellious house. All right. But it says, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit, man. All right. And that's the point. You got to be filled with the Holy Spirit out there. You can't be going as you please and doing as you please. You know, even though they did show some form of restraint. But even then, it just like, let's just say, what if you didn't show that restraint? Then you would have knocked them hoes out. And guess what would have happened? Pookie, Ray, DeMarco, Lowski, all them niggas would have came over there and then they would have put hands on y'all, bro, because they not looking at what they doing to y'all, but they looking at what you are doing to them. Like that woman said, she said, well, that's funny that nobody came to help y'all. Well, nobody's gonna come and help y'all, man, because of the message y'all bringing. You know, you're teaching the truth. You're teaching, you know, you're supposed to be teaching you how about Shimmy, how shy, but the fact you're teaching you an Israelite, they don't resonate with that, okay? Because in their mindset, we're the enemy. You know, and I'm speaking for all the Israelites that go out there and speak on the streets, man. Okay? This ain't about being seen. This ain't about looking cute or looking deep. Okay? Because a lot of you guys are out there because you think shit is cute. Like, what's this dude say, Hakar? He said, hey, I when the cameras roll out, I'm good. I go to my crib and I'm good once this YouTube thing is over. Because it's basically like it's like a job to him, you know? And not like a actual job that's gonna get you delivered, but it's just like something to pass time. Okay, I'm gonna do my little Israelite thing on the weekends. I'm gonna go on my podcast, talk my shit. Then when I go home, I'm back to being, you know, Mr. Hubby or whatever the hell you want to call yourself. You know, I'm back to just being a regular nigga. You know, because a lot of guys, they don't really care about what they're in and they don't consider what they're in. It's just cute because the time being. Because it sounds good, because it looks good, because people are receptive to it to some degree. That's why with these guys, they go out and do what they do, okay? They think they're being sent by the Holy One, or they think that the Most High is with them, but the Most High is not with a lot of these guys, man, and we gonna find that out, all right? The book of Isaiah 1, and I'm gonna start at verses 3. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and an ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know, nor do my people consider. So they're not considering the fact that they are us, okay, that they are Israelites. And even if they do know that, which a lot of Jakes in America know they're Israelites, but they don't care to live by the standard, okay? They don't care about that. Yeah, Jake hear it all the time. They watch the videos. They hear, oh, that's cute. That's cool. That's what's up. We the chosen people of God, but that's just where it ends with Jake, okay? Jake don't take upon the beck and call to go into the commandments and find out what they mean and to live their life like a Israelite. They don't go that far. Instead, they know they're Israelites, but yet in their mindset, we're going to continue to live like a black person. I'm going to continue to smoke weed, drink lean, commit adultery, commit idolatry, and totally defy the Most High. And that's what Jake do. And it says, sinful nation, of people laden with iniquity, a seed of evil doers, all right? And these women are doing evil. Okay, no, got weave, eyelashes. They probably smoke weed. They've dealt with all kinds of men and women. Okay, weave in their hair, butt booty naked. You know, just out there reckless, out there wrong. And this is our people. This is how they are. 2024. This is the state of the Hebrew Israelites, man. Especially this black woman. Okay, which she's the devil. All right, you see a woman like this, avoid her at all costs, man. All right, don't even give her the satisfaction. See, look. She picking up something, but one of these Muppets was twerking in front of the camera. You know, which they ain't nothing but a bunch of hoes anyway, and they are hoes. I mean, he wasn't lying when he said it, but they was not tactful with their approach, okay? Because you heard what the bitch said. She said, I'm gonna get my gun and shoot this nigga, which she didn't have a gun apparently, but the fact, a lot of these black bitches, they walk around with blickies in their purse, and hey, they will shoot you, Jake. Okay, a bitch will pull a fucking blade out on you or shit, shoot your ass, man. All right, these women, hey, especially in them Confederate states, they can carry out there, and they will try to put one of you Jakes down. All right, like the elder Yashawamba said, he said, look, after Kamala lost that election, he said, hey, Keisha, she could be trying to run niggas over with our cars. All right, because Keisha is in crash out time now, man. They're mad. They feel like their feminism is getting ready to end. They can't go down there and put their babies to death anymore, which they can. But in their mindset, their whole world just got flipped upside down. So the last person you really want to egg off is the black woman, man, all right? And I say that for her own good because, hey, eventually somebody's just going to put her in the spirit world because it's not going good for Keisha. And really I meant for you brothers' own good, for you not to fuck them up, man, because honestly speaking, the way Keisha is operating, hey, she's about ready to be put in the spirit world because somebody literally is gonna choke the spirit out of one of them women, man. All right, I mean, I was kind of frustrated looking at it because in my spirit, I'm like, man, only if that was me, I probably would have put her ass in the spirit world. But then thinking about it, That's not a wise thing. You know, so try to avoid these niggas at all costs. If you see a group of niggas and you in nigga infested territory, pack up and fucking go. Okay, you should be prophesying against the white man any damn way. Okay, you less likely to have a problem with Esau when you cursing his ass out, unless he gets drunk and wants to come up and, you know, try to have a pissing contest. Then you can knock his ass out. Nobody gonna come to his defense, but you put your hands on one of these dogs right here. Oh man, you better believe they little simp puppies gonna come out the woodwork. Man, you can't be hitting that sister, man. I don't care what she said. That's a woman. Okay, you got estrogen-filled men here, and you got to take that into consideration. Okay, you got basically women with rods walking around. These men ain't nothing but women with dicks, man. That's all they are. You know? So, be circumspect. But it says, a sinful nation of people lined with iniquity and seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel to anger, and they are going away backwards. Yeah, because like I said, man, these demons there, look at this. I mean, matter of fact, let me rewind it a little bit. This is when they called them out, which I ain't gonna even play that. You know, because they kind of out of pocket too, man. But yeah, man, look at this. Fat, out of shape. And look at her. She look all like she was kind of, you know, kind of flirty at first. Because low-key, they just want attention. And the reason why they got mad is because they didn't get the attention they was looking for. But look at this. No shame. Okay? She's fat, out of shape. All types of parasites in her gut. All types of men specimens. And look at this one. Just out there with no shame. Like, if anybody that had some type of sense of decency, they will pull these women to the side and say, hey, man, what y'all out here looking like that for? You know? But they're not going to be receptive to it because they're a bunch of damn feminists. But walking around like this and then your body does not complement this outfit. And you get mad because nobody wants you. Look at you. You're completely out of order. All right? Titties out, ass is out, stomach is out. I mean, it's ridiculous. And this is how these black bitches walk around. And they wonder why nobody want them. Okay, I'm pretty sure they living off government assistance. They don't have consistent jobs. I'm pretty sure they got multiple baby daddies. Pretty sure they on food stamps. Pretty sure they getting child support. This is a typical N-dub, man. You know, so it's best to avoid these type of women. Fat and out of shape and lazy, and I bet you they stink. You know, with them fucking dollar store outfits they got on. But the Lord said, why should you be stricken anymore? It says, will you revolt more and more? It says the whole head is sick and the whole heart is faint. Yeah, Jake is full of mental infirmities, man. Infested with demons. Okay, I realized just last week after watching them TikTok videos and them videos on social media about all the weirdos bugging out because this current administration is not to be the one that's up next, which they're trying to hold Donald Trump's inauguration. The Democrat Party is seeking to declare some type of martial law or some type of state of emergency so Donald Trump don't get inaugurated, because let's just say if this country gets plunged into some type of national emergency, then I don't think the inauguration can go forth, and the current administration will have to be, you know, assumed until the threat is over with, you know. So allegedly Biden is supposed to be stepping down. I don't know how true it is. And then I think Kamala's supposed to take over as president of the United States. But I mean, that's just in rumor. We don't really know. They're just in talks. But even then, what, 2 months, maybe less than that. But even then, for that to happen and for her to remain the dictator over Babylon, something will have to happen on a national scale. So we just have to wait and see. But other than that, people are bugging the hell out. All right. But it says here, from the sole of the foot even into the head, there's no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores, and have not been closed, neither have they been bound up, neither mollified with ointment. All right. So our people have not been healed. So this is the state of the affair of the Israelites here in Babylon, which proves we are the people of the Lord. Okay. The Lord said we will be in a state like this. You know, so for you jakes that's trying to preach to your sisters, my queen, my queen, my queen, that's not what it is, man. All right. The hell with these people, man. The Lord said, cast ye not your pearls before swine. So fuck them. All right. Ezekiel 3, and I'm going to start at verses 4. And he said it to me, son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel and speak my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. But the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. So there you go. They're rebellious. All right. It says, behold, I've made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. And as adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. But fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. So there's one reason why we do go hard on niggas, man, because, hey, the Lord put that spirit in us to go hard against Jake, you know. But like I said, be tactful with the approach to avoid a direct assault or a direct confrontation with them unless it's necessary. Meaning if they come up and incite a fight with you and put hands on you, then do what you got to do. But other than that, don't try to provoke no spirits out there, man, because these people are literally on edge, man. All right. But anyway, with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Lord's will you edified. To the next lesson. Shalom.